Look at poor old little ugly over there. Over by the garbage cans. Not doing anything. Getting no love. I feel kind of bad. So my plan was to go up to Marshall, do Sam's track from the TAT NC10 all the way over to like Cherokee, North Carolina, and then come back sort of south of the Blue Ridge Parkway. There's a bunch of dirt roads down there. And anyway, I was gonna camp somewhere near Cherokee and do a two-day deal. Unfortunately, stuff came up and I can't do a 2-day. So I'm gonna try to do a serious long ride today. I'm skipping all the stuff from Marshall to 40, Interstate 40. I've done all those roads before, but it's pretty and it would have been a much more pleasant ride. But instead, I'm just gonna hoof it up the highway about 45-50 minutes to sort of right where the end of Hurricane Creek Road is. And I'm gonna take some roads I've never taken before that I've always wanted to. This was actually gonna be my CT 125 first trip. I was gonna do Hurricane Creek and then a bunch of these roads that I'm about to do. And but we got a late start and Hurricane Creek killed us, so we didn't bother with these other ones. I'm hoping the road's open. It goes up to this overlook called Buzzards Rest or Buzzards something. So anyway, I'm going to check that out, and then that sort of comes down into Canton, North Carolina somewhere, I think. And then there's a road over there that's part of the TAT called Kiantuga Road, something like that. That's supposed to be pretty cool. So going to check that out, see what my time's like, and not sure what I'll get done on the way home, but it's like to do some roads I haven't done before. And while I do feel bad for Little Ugly, I mean, you just can't do this sort of thing on Little Ugly. I can't zip to the start of where I want to be on the highway on that bike. And I'm not a trailer guy. I don't have a trailer. I don't have space for a trailer. And I don't like the idea of trailing. I like to just get on the bike and go. And that's something I can do on this bike that I can't do on that bike. It's part of my dilemma. What do I do with Little Ugly? Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Anyway. Not totally psyched to be on the highway on any bike, but... Hey, it's Future Ange here. And so this ride, this is like 3 months after we got home from the TAT. This is in like October, early November. And this is... when I'm editing this is like 7 months ago. I'm so far behind because the TAT videos took forever to post. So someday I'll catch up. But anyway, this is a while ago. And so that last, the Voltar 500 that I posted some videos about, I really enjoyed like figuring out that route and the creating part of it. I think I'm sort of inspired by Sam and I want to be like him. So anyway, this route eventually became a 3-day, 2-night deal as well. And I went out this day that you're looking at now, and another 2 days to sort of scout it out, maybe another 3 days to just sort of scout out different sections and see what roads were actual roads, what roads were actually open, and all that sort of thing. Even 7 months past all that, I still have not done the full route. Me and Johnny Powell.
What's going on with Johnny Powell?
We're supposed to do it 2 weekends ago, and it just rained all weekend. And we're supposed to do it again, I think, not this weekend, but the next. Actually, we're going to do it in like 2 weeks. So hopefully the weather will cooperate. And I think even if it doesn't, it's going to happen anyway, because I want to do the whole thing. So if it works, it's going to be a great 3-day route. I'll post the complete 3-day route
in the description. And just know, though, I haven't done the whole thing yet. And so there is one road from sort of north of Rossman to Mills River that I know is still closed from the hurricanes. And hopefully that gets open soon, because that would be a nice chunk. But anyway, some really nice roads. Check it out if you can.
So I've been on the highway about 45 minutes, and this is the stretch of I-40 that goes up from North Carolina through the Rockies into Tennessee. I mean, through the Rockies, yeah. Yeah, through the Smoky Mountains into Tennessee. And it's a really pretty stretch of highway. God, I wish I was about to go through the Rockies. And I gotta say, the Himalayan on the highway, I could do 65 all day long, no problem. 75, I could probably do half a day. It's just a little, you know, a bike like this, I think any bike like this though, right? The wind, all that, unless you're on an electric glide or a Goldwing or a Victory Vision, which I'm kind of obsessed with right now, but those bikes you wouldn't even feel it. But this one, you know, you get knocked around a little bit. And right here, I think right there to the right is the end of Hurricane Creek. It's so weird to have a road just like that off the highway. But yeah, I think that is Hurricane Creek. So that's where most people start here and go the other way on Hurricane Creek. But there's no way to get to right there without getting on the highway for several miles, and we couldn't do that on the CT 125. So we did it the opposite way, came out there, and then went one exit up to where I'm going right now. And if you haven't seen that Hurricane Creek video, check that out. It's pretty funny. It was pretty much my first ever real dirt experience, and we did it on the CT 125s. Before that, I had done some, you know, forest roads and stuff like that on different bikes. But that was, I think you can call that like a trail dirt experience. It was rough, and I was not prepared. I had on street shoes, just like stupid, you know, newbie type stuff. And I got my ass kicked, and I smashed the headlight and had all sorts of problems, and it was very, very fun. So anyway, that video's worth watching if you need a laugh, because it's pretty funny. Okay, that's Hurricane Creek right there. I was wrong. So this is the exit John and I got off after Hurricane Creek. We took a right, which turns into dirt roads through Harmondale. It's very pretty. And I'm about to find out if this road is open, and I really hope it is. So I'm not sure what my plan is if it's not. Closed to all commercial and recreational vehicles with, I don't know what that means. I think it said with 3 axles. That's what I'm going with. No problem. Well, this looks interesting and good right away. I also always wondered, there's this this marker on Gaia that says like dual sport camping or something down here. And I've always wondered what the heck that was. So I guess I'm gonna find out. Okay. So down there is where it says that camping is. That looks hard as hell though. I don't know if I'm up for that. Maybe it gets better up there. But I don't think I want to deal with that. I really do want to know what the hell that is though. See right there? Dual sport, and it's got a tent. And there's no trail marked at all. Oh, I kind of have to, don't I? Oh, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. Just so you know that this is a mistake. ABS is having a field day with all these leaves and stuff. Jesus. There's somebody down here. How's it going? Well, there were a couple guys down here when I got here, And they said it keeps going down that way. I'm not going to go any further. But man, this is a cool spot. You can definitely very much hear I-40, which is up there somewhere. But man, it's beautiful. I'm psyched to have got my bark busters fixed. I was having a problem where it was hitting not only the windshield but the dashboard, and I just needed to tilt the bars back just a little bit. Glad to have that fixed. Anyway, cool spot. I'm glad I came back here to check it out. And you'd think that rocky stuff like that would be maybe be easier on the CT125, but honestly, I don't think it is. I think having the bigger tires, even though it's heavier, I just feel a little more in control somehow on this bike. We'll see what I say after this, though. Ugh. I say the same thing. There's all kinds of offshoots on this road. I assume they just go to camping spots, but oh, it's so tempting to do all of these, but I don't have the time. Well, I'm not sure how I accomplished this feat of stupidity, but somehow I missed the Buzzard Roost overlook. I'm not sure how. Anyway, it's a cool spot that you can look down over I-40 into that valley, and it looked pretty cool, but I missed it. And of course, I'm not going back to find it. Oh well. looks cool though. But not today. Come on, guy. Here's a bit of a view with some power lines. Lovely. What kind of tires to get on this bike after these are spent. I really hate the back tire. It's constantly sliding around if you're engine braking or just anything, really. I really don't like it. And I think they make Shinko 244s that'll go on this bike, but I feel like those are too off-road for what I do usually. I don't know, maybe not. If you have any suggestions. Man, that's a pleasant spot right there. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I would say I'm either 60-40 or 70-30 street to dirt. And not much real dirt. It's mostly this. Those 244s on the CT125 were perfect for the TAT. But even for that bike, I don't know if I need those on there for everyday zipping around stuff. Although I haven't even ridden that bike since I got home months ago. It's an adventure ride until you see a Prius. I just got stuck behind a Jeep for like 15 minutes. They finally pulled over. But here's what I would say to owners of vehicles with 4 wheels. If you're on a road like this and there's a motorcycle behind you that looks bored, it's not like I have an appointment to get to or anything, and I don't mind going slow. But why? You know? It's not like this is a dangerous road with, I mean, there are drop-offs, but all you have to do is stop and indicate that you understand the motorcycle is going to go by you. We don't need a lot of room. You don't even have to pull over. You don't need to pull off or anything. Just get to the right, stop. It's a 2-second operation. That's all I'm saying. And truthfully, it's not even the going slow part, it's the dust. That is a bummer. What a gorgeous day, man. It's chilly a little bit. I've got the fluffy jacket on underneath my riding jacket, and it's nice and toasty. My gloves, however, are not right for this weather. My hands are frozen. I don't know how much more riding I'm going to do before winter, but some better gloves, some more wintry gloves would be good. But it's beautiful. And I know I say this every single time I'm riding, but damn, am I lucky to live in Western North Carolina. There's just so many national forests and so many forest roads. It's pretty fantastic. Admittedly, the East Coast is way different than the West Coast. The West Coast, you get these enormous, breathtaking, insane views pretty much the whole time. And here on the East Coast, it's basically the old woods tunnel with the occasional view. But I am not complaining. Asheville is just smack dab in the middle of some really, really amazing places to ride. Okay. Nice. Not exactly sure which forest I'm in. I think I'm in Cherokee National Forest. Maybe Pisgah, or maybe Pisgah and then Cherokee. I'm not really sure. Future Ange will let us know. ever pass by some old people like that and think to yourself, man, look at those old people go. I hope I'm doing that when I'm that old. And then realize that they're probably younger than you. It's so weird, man. Aging is weird. I remember the time when there was a time like I just assumed everyone was older than me. You know? Anyone you look at, they're probably older than me. And then there was a turning point where it's like, nope, now pretty much everyone I look at is younger than me. And then people who can speak, you start finding out that they were born in like 2008 or something, or probably later than that. How old are you when you can speak? 2, 3? People who were born in 2015 can definitely speak. That is a crazy thing to think about. I don't like it. How can you be born in 2015? Jesus. Oh. Alright, I can't say enough how much I love this bike. I love this freaking bike so much. I love it. It's perfect. It is perfect. What do I want? I think I want Catalucci, don't I? I don't want an Interstate 40. I think I'm going to go to Catalucci. But I don't know what to say. This bike is perfect for me. Perfect for short people. Probably perfect for beginners. A little heavy. But again, it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't ride heavy. Does that make any sense? I mean, after riding the CT125 for a month straight every day, yes, it felt a little heavy at first. But now I just feel like I can whip it around and it's great. I love it. But I mentioned the Victory Vision before. Okay, if you haven't seen this bike, a future Ange, throw up a picture, but Google it. It is the most hideous bike I have ever seen. It is so ugly. But I'm in love with it, and I need to get one. Because I've said this before, but my wife is like, she got on this and she's like, nope. Because it's not comfortable for her to be on at all. And we're always bumping heads. And it's not a 2-up bike. It doesn't have the power for it. It's just not. That's not what it's for. And so she's like, you got to get a bigger bike. And you know, when your wife gives you the green flag to get another bike, I mean, you gotta take that seriously. So I had taken an electric glide through Canada that I loved. I mean, it's such an old man bike, and I always thought I hated them, like those and Goldwings and those kind of bikes. But man, for a long trip like that, when you're, you know, mostly on paved roads, maybe a little bit of this kind of thing here and there, which you could totally handle. It was fine. But so anyway, I love the Electric Glide. I think they're super cool, and they're not crazy expensive. But the Victory Vision, you can get a 2014 for like, I don't know, $12,000, maybe, and less. I've seen them for so cheap. The older ones especially, you can get for like $8,000. And it is a big, massive, I forget how many pounds it is. I want to say 800 pounds. It is enormous and ridiculous. It's got the windscreen is like electric to go up and down. It's got all the gadgets. Huge floorboards. Looks like a super comfortable seat for the passenger. Heated seats, heated grips, all the stuff for like long distance two-up riding. It looks so comfortable. And I've become obsessed with it. I'm in the Facebook group now, and people who own them freaking love them. It's a cult, and I really want to get one. The only problem, and I don't know much about this, is they stopped making them. I don't even know if Victory's still around. Are they? But the problem that I could see is getting parts or getting it fixed and stuff like that. So I don't know if I want to deal with that. Maybe a Harley would be a better choice, or even a Goldwing, honestly. God, a Goldwing seems so dorky and so old man, but what the hell? That is the tool for the job. Although those are probably way too expensive for me. I don't know how much they are used. So anyway, Victory Vision, man, so dumb looking. I love it. You gotta go check it out. Watch some videos about them. Well, I'm off the dirt for a while. That was a really nice 145. That's like an hour and a half of dirt. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And now I'm headed down toward Cherokee or Cataloochee. And this area is super famous for elk. I don't know why they're in this part of the state. Future Ange, find out why they're in this part of the state. Let us know. But they are, and it'd be cool to see one. I've been in this area a lot, but I've never seen an elk. So since I blew by Buzzard Roost Overlook, I feel like I'm due an elk, maybe. Is that how that works? I was wrong, more dirt. It's always confusing when there's like dirt, a little ribbon of blacktop, like nice blacktop, that goes between one dirt and another dirt, and that's it. Weird. Why? Wow. There's a whole caravan going on here. What's up, horse? Had like living quarters and a horse trailer all in one. That's cool, I guess. Okay, apparently I was in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, because that's what I just left. above Maggie Valley, Cherokee area. Cataloochie's a ski mountain close to here somewhere. The Wheels Through Time Museum is out here somewhere too. Maybe I'll stop by there and see what it's all about. I think they have a TV show now where they like rebuild bikes, one of those kind of shows. Pavement again. Dirt again. Blew right by the Wheels Through Time Museum because it's already 2:30. So no time for that today. Maybe next time. Went through Maggie Valley. Now I'm on a little bit of the Blue Ridge Parkway. And I think I'm about to get off right here to go up Hiantuga Road. I don't know how you say it, but I've gained quite a bit of elevation. You can see the leaves are totally different up here. And the weather is also totally different up here. It's freezing. I'm at about 5,500 feet elevation right around here, which for these parts is pretty high. I think Mount Mitchell is like 6,000 and change, and that's the highest peak on the East Coast. I say that, but that seems crazy that the highest peak on the East Coast would be in North Carolina. How can it be higher than like the White Mountains in Vermont or New Hampshire or wherever that is? Or like Katahdin. But I think it is. I think this turns to dirt at some point. I actually thought it was going to be dirt already. 5,300 feet, Hitoga Overlook. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Lord. Can you see through there? Man, I meant to get something to eat in Maggie Valley, and I didn't. And my wife, when I was walking out the door, she's like, take a fig bar. And I was like, I'm good. Why don't I always listen to my wife? I got no snacks out here. I'm hungry. Wow, this is... Come do this road, man. This is cool. It's not difficult, but it feels pretty damn remote. Also, I got the premium version of Gaia because I wanted the U.S. Forestry Roads map. And it's not much of a price difference. It's pretty cheap. I think it's $39 a year. So anyway, I checked it out. And I love Gaia, but it is slow and clunky. Unless it's my internet connection. But anyway, one feature on that forest road map is that if you click on a road, it'll tell you if it's open or closed. Now, I don't know if that information is good or bad, but that could be really handy. And why I didn't check these roads before I left, I don't know, but luckily they've been open. I wish there was just a forestry map that you could look at that just had like red dots on the roads that were closed, but as far as I can tell, there's no such thing. There is a clearing. You gotta check this out. I thought this was gonna be an overlook where I could show you the view, but no dice. It's sick though. I haven't seen anybody on this road yet. And I need a smaller deal for these day rides. I don't need that whole Moscow setup. But all I need is tools, some tubes, patch kit, rain gear. That's about it. And I went to go put just that stuff in a top bag, a smaller top bag, but then I'd have to dig up some rock straps and I don't know. It's just so easy to put that thing on. It's about as easy as that would have been. I really do love this setup. It's kind of perfect. I think I'm going to go up here and come back down that ridge over there. I think that's what's happening. Originally, I'd planned this to be an overnight trip, but the weekend just kind of got crazy and I couldn't pull it off. Alright, that's about all I got for today. I'm back down to Waynesville area, and I've got about a 40-minute boring ride home. That was a great ride. Those were all tat roads pretty much. I think it's NC10 on Sam's route, and I'll post a link to the whole route that I wanted to do, and I will do it eventually. Just didn't have time this weekend. Very, very nice, beautiful day. Alright, like this video if you liked this video. Please subscribe if you can, and I'll catch you later.